We're building hills. We're still building hills. We're continuing. This one's bigger. And I tried a new strategy while building this one. You saw in the very opening credits of this episode. Welcome. Building with the Bird. Episode 5 already. 5 episodes. Woohoo! Incredible. This hill, I started off by placing some pillars in these different areas. I believe this would have been a pillar. This might have been a pillar, and a couple over here so we could get this shape. Let me show you this backside as well. I'm very proud of. And what I decided to do was to try to keep it, we're going to call this half natural. Okay, just like this one, kind of natural Minecraft terrain, but a little more stone than normal. So I thought it would be good to go a couple blocks out on each pillar and then connect the pillars. I think it turned out really well. I think that was a good strategy. And I also made a little bit of a wavy path. I'm free camming here so we can see this path. Nice little swoopy. It's not gonna be this skinny, of course. We're gonna make it look like this all in due time. But I like this squiggle here. Today's episode, we're gonna be focusing right here, I believe, in this area. During one of my, how did I do that? During one of my previous live streams, we have been working on houses in this style, like I mentioned last episode, and I've made another one. Actually, I made it before I made the one that this was inspired off of with a greenhouse. I really want to build a greenhouse. Here's all the materials that we've been gathering. We got a composter villager so we could get some golden carrots for our food, but we have to eat all our other food first. I'm not going to just jump right to these. Lots of stones, and other random things. I want to use more some nether wood. We used a lot of nether wood in this build, and I love the way it looks. I don't think that people utilize nether wood enough. So I got to get out here, and did I use nether wood in this one? Yes, I did not mangrove, big stinky stupid. Crimson door. That's what it's called. We did Crimson Door. I wish I would have used a little more, but that's what this one's all about. We're going to do even more. I think it's going to be really fun to start getting more of this style houses. I'm trying to decide if we want to build it this way or this way. And I'm kind of leaning towards facing this way, because right now all of our builds face this way, kind of. Okay, as the sun is setting, I just want to look very quickly at this little... Uh-oh, we went a little too high. We've got this nice little design for glass for our... how do I say? Greenhouse. That's what I keep calling this thing. Got a nice little glass design. I love the look of the pane versus normal glass block. I think it looks really good. I'm going to finish framing this out. We're going to put some glass over top all of these things here. And then keep it going. Do I want one? Yeah, right there. Half slab, sign, trapdoor, half slab, half slab, half slab, sign, trapdoor. Beautiful. Okay, we've done new roof tech, all on our own with absolutely no help. Thank you, Art. Beautiful. I think that this is nice. It's a nice little slopey. Have you ever been building something or doing anything really in life and have things not go to plan? I have. Feather has a handful of times. Sometimes things don't ever go as planned. This house, for example, I had totally different things planned. I built this amazing hill, if you'll remember, and I was so excited because I was going to put this greenhouse and a house connected to the greenhouse next to this hill. Well, if we look at this hill, there's really no room for any houses. So we're going to have to improvise, we're going to have to overcome, and we're going to have to adapt. And I'm trademarking that. I just came up with this on my own. So yes, there's been a handful of problems. I need to make more spruce trapdoors, by the way, for Feather and getting this greenhouse to work. But I'm excited for it. I think it's going to turn out very well. I'm sharing this with you to let you know that sometimes things just going to happen. Blocks are going to be placed in directions and areas you think you wish that they weren't. All right? These things happen. We're going to have to continue building. All that we can do is continue building. Anyways, I'm trying to make this motivational. I don't know why. I just maybe want you guys to place blocks, build things. I get asked a lot, Feather, I want to be a better builder. How do I become a better builder? This is how you become a better builder. You place blocks. That's what I always tell people. Place blocks and finish builds. So I could have gotten to this point in this build and gone, oh, fart. I made it. I messed up. I'm not going to be able to do what I originally planned. And I could be sad, and I could tear it all down and be discouraged. But instead, we're committing. We are committing to finishing a build, whether it's going to be the initial plan or not. I'm out of stained glass. I'll go get some. So this is the problem that we had, is that we can't fit a house here. I have a design in my brain I want to see if we can make come to life. I want to do like a circle room with like a nice glass circle roof, a flat circle roof maybe, that comes up and down here. I'm going to see if I can make that happen. I thought I was done building things up, but I am not. This little thing's going up, and I think I actually want to leave it open. I think that that's kind of fun, and I think that we could do a tree, maybe a big tree out the top. I think could be exciting. We haven't done custom trees in this world yet. It would be one of the tallest trees I've ever made, and skinny, tall and skinny. But I think I like it. Let's take a little overview. I'm also adding normal glass instead of some stained glass, and I'm not sure I'm loving it, but I'm gonna commit to it. I'm gonna leave it until we get some greenery and some shrubbery in there, because we have no idea if it's gonna be good or not until we know what it's like when it's done. So this is my update. Hopefully it's not been too boring. I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's how I like it. Okay, I've got my little bit of a tree outline here. I'm in a free cam to show y'all. It's an interesting shape, but we're working with this space that we got. I think once we can round this out a little bit, it's going to look considerably better. We're going to have it pressed up against the glass. I'm excited. We did a lot of little fence tricks and signs for shadows and such. Here's the trunk shape. It's hard to see, but I like it. I think it's very nice. I think it's very nice. Time for leaves. Up here placing leaves, I'm locking in super hard, so my brain's not really firing on all cylinders right now. My audio, or my auditory sensors are not firing. But here's what we're trying to do here. Here's the leafing tech, right? You do one layer, you go, do we like this? Nice, I like that. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. So as I'm coming around here, I'm not worrying too much about it being real airy right now. I know that the best trees are the airiest ones. But what I'm worried about is getting the shape done, and then we'll come through and we'll burst a lot of holes in here as we get closer to completing the build here. But I'm loving it so far. We'll also come through. I got different leaves. Well, all in my inventory oak leaf right now. But we got some birch leaves and all sorts of other things. What I want this tree to do, and I think you'll be able to see it as we continue to go along this layer of leaves right here. I want to start a tiny bit skinny. I want to widen up. I want to shape out here on the top. I think that that's going to be the best look for this style of tree. And placing leaves freehand, kind of difficult. It's not something I do often. Like, I usually try to at least get an idea of a canopy shape in creative mode first. And we obviously are not planning this build in creative mode first. We're just rolling with the punches of what we receive and working through it that way. Old school Minecraft style, okay? Axiom, more like I've not heard of them. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. So, we're shaping it. I'm happy. I was happy with how it looked before we started going up and out. So we'll see. Okay. I think we got a decent little shape here for this tree. It's okay. It's better than where it was. We also took down this little part. I think it looks better. The tree's kind of leaning up on the greenhouse now. Maybe the greenhouse was built before the tree was there. I want to try to add another small little branch here. I want to put some green on it. I feel like it's a little too tall. Just a tiny bit. And then come through, moss it up, plant it up, put some bush in there. It's going to be good. Let's try that out. Let's do little bitty branch here. La-di-da-di-da, I'm walking up my path. And then, all of a sudden, as you get up this path, excuse me, it's a little bit difficult sometimes. There we go. As you get up this path, you'll notice tree. And I like the tree from this angle. Here's the deal. This whole episode, we have been building with no plan. Building a greenhouse with no plan. Maybe that's what we'll say. Plans go awry. You have to make up your own stuff. And I'm proud of this tree for a fully survival planned, no creative mode, just placing blocks tree. Like, that's a nice shape. In retrospect, if we were to go back, if we had infinity time, I would have not made it so close to the greenhouse. I think that that was a missed play. But I like the shape. I really don't even mind that it's so tall up. I like the canopy shape. Let me tower up here. Yes. Nice and shapy. We put some of the bushes on top. We did a little bit of moss and trapdoor and fence. And anyways, I like it. And of course, the left side of the greenhouse, maybe we'll revamp someday. We just kind of closed it off like this. So close. Had a little root grow in, you know, maybe broke part of the greenhouse. Greenhouses kind of break sometimes. Now, though, it's probably time to start working on the inside. I love the view of the tree from in here. I'm actually super pleased with that. So it's time to start working on the inside. I've got a couple plans here. Again, more trapdoors. You got to get some pots and some running vines is going to look very nice. I'll take you along with me. Okie dokie. I've grabbed all of my materials, or at least a lot of them. I have a couple more plants I think I want to grab. But as we come in here, I've been reminded by my good friend Benjamin that greenhouses are very open. And I have less benches and less shelves than I thought I might have wanted to have for right now. But my strategy is to make a display area, is what I'm thinking. So instead of just plants willy-nilly all over the place, we want to have it a little bit organized. We want to have it open, as Benjamin said. And we want to have it be viney. So I think I'm going to just start by putting some oak leaves in a trailing fashion. And we'll go from there, but we'll go like up and down these walls a little bit. Not right there, thank you. I think that this is right. I think that this is a good look. Let's see. And then this way. And back down. Okay, yeah. And then maybe even across this way. You know, sometimes vines do that thing where they trail in different directions. And now we go sleepy time. Throw down a couple pots here on our table. 1, 2, maybe one right here. No, that doesn't work, but we can do them up there. Let me jump up. Nope, on these two. Yeah, I knew that. Oh no. Azalea? Oh yeah, look at this. That is beautiful. Very nice. Okay, what else do we want to do? We want to put some of these azaleas here, I think. Maybe a flowering one as well. And we'll just go moss block. Bush. Yeah, that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Gotta get some hanging pots in here now. Thanks to my friend Benjamin again, of course. Does this work? Okay. I like it a lot. Let's do oak sapling. Nice. And we'll do one right next to it at a different height. And we'll have it be azalea. Yeah, so cute. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. I also crafted some lanterns. So we can have a couple lanterns hanging around. You can never go wrong with a lantern. For decoration, we'll hang them in the corners here. Nice, so it's nice and lit up always for us to see. No, okay, can't put it there. How about there? Very nice. Okay. I think the greenhouse is coming to fruition. Let's take a step back and let's check this out. Oh yeah. That greenhouse is super cute. As you walk into the greenhouse here, you see beautiful greenery and a little bit of a broken glass from our big tree, our firefly bushes. Our grass is growing in, probably because it's open right there and right there. Our vines hanging everywhere, our hanging pots and plants. So you got a plant shelf and more plant shelf. Maybe this is like an open area, cut back a little bit, like a workstation for pruning. I don't know, little pottery stuff. Got our nice little new cactus bushes. Our azaleas in the corner. I think that this is absolutely beautiful. We may touch things up, you know, as time goes on. Try to prune some things up here and there. The tree has looked like 9 different shapes this entire day of working on it. And it probably will change still. But I think that this is off to a very good start. And what isn't complete without a little bit of leaf litter? It's so good. I cannot believe I almost forgot leaf litter. Oh, perfect. Little mulchy spot. Nope. Yes. Oh, man. Really loving the pops of color we've added in here. Little tight claustrophobic space. It's so stinking cute. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we built our path. We extended it a little bit from where we had it as it went up to this house and back down. Absolutely beautiful. We connected it up to the greenhouse, and there's plenty more of that to go around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode, and don't forget to subscribe for new videos every